This is a third generation Kia Sportage, and this car that we have on test is also the all-wheel drive version. The first generation Sportage, well, that was a bit ugly. The second generation was found wanting, interior wise, driving dynamics, and even in design. But this third generation, well, looks pretty good. The second generation Sportage went up against rivals such as the Suzuki Grand Vitara, the Honda CR-V and the Toyota RAV4, whereas this one goes up against the Ford Kuga and even, some people have said, the Range Rover Evoque. So let's have a look at the front of the car. When it comes to appeal, the Sportage has it. Look at the front. It's got Peter Schreier's tiger nose grille, these sharp headlights, and it really looks quite menacing and also really sporty. So let's move around to the side of the Kia Sportage. First thing you notice is these slash lines up the side, and also the roof lines, they come down to the bulging tail lights, giving the Sportage real presence from the front, from the side or the rear. This Peter Schreier design is classic and is set to worry the big boys. So moving into the front of the Kia Sportage, it's actually quite a pleasant cabin, so it is. This is the KX4 trim, which is the flagship trim, and we've got the all-wheel drive version. So as you can see, there's plenty of kit. You've got your iPod connectivity with an aux and a USB point on the center stack. You've got your nav, the map. It's also got media for your iPod and Bluetooth connectivity, which is very good as well. The plastics, well, they're not bad. They're quite soft to touch, and the seats are also quite comfortable. Over our heads, we've got a panoramic roof, but tell you what, we'll get into the back and talk about it in a bit more. For appeal, we give the Kia Sportage 4.5 stars out of 5. So we've jumped into the rear of this Kia Sportage, and there's loads of legroom, loads of headroom, and look at this panoramic roof. It's mega, you know, it makes the cabin feel really airy, and you're not going to get claustrophobic whether you're an adult or a child in this car. And the great thing is as well, you know, children will love it because they'll see out, they'll be able to see the birds, the trees, the world pass by on long journeys. So it should make it nice and easy for the driver. One of the main strengths of the Kia Sportage is its boot. We lift the boot, and the space inside is pretty vast. It's got 564 litres of boot space with the seats in place, and that's bigger than a Skoda Yeti or a Nissan Qashqai. When you fold them flat, that expands to 1,353 litres. That should hopefully be all the room you'll ever need. This is the KX4 trim as well, so it's flagship level. And you get a little cargo net. It's great for when you're at the shops and you need to put groceries in and you don't want bottles sliding about. Good thinking from Kia. For practicality, we give the Kia Sportage 4.5 stars out of 5. The engine that we have is the 161 brake horse. It's the 2-litre diesel. It's pretty good. You know, figures for this car are fairly good as well. It can do 0 to 60 in under 10 seconds, and it's got a top speed of 120 miles an hour, which is, you know, reasonable for a soft roader. For performance, we give the Kia Sportage 3.5 stars out of 5. On the corners, you can feel a bit of body roll, and it's not as entertaining as say a Ford Kuga or even a Skoda Yeti. That's a little bit disappointing, you know, because Kia have been improving in driving dynamics, but they just quite haven't got it right. For ride and handling, we give the Kia Sportage 3 stars. The figures are actually quite good. CO2 emissions are 158 grams per kilometre, while the fuel economy is 46 mpg. Now that's not bad, but you know, in real world driving, expect to get around 40. Which again, for a soft roader, is actually quite reasonable. The Kia also comes with a 7-year transferable warranty, and that's one of the standout points for this model. You know, most people only keep their cars for maybe 2-3 years. So if you want to sell it after 3 years, you've got that warranty that you can transfer. For ownership, we gave the Kia Sportage 5 stars out of 5. This Sportage is the best one ever. It offers great practicality, a great level of standard kit, and if Kia can improve the driving dynamics, then the Sportage may leap to the top of the class. Overall, the Kia Sportage is worth 4 stars out of 5, and this version is priced from £27,195.